7-5 says shade the fraction bars to show the fraction of items sold. Group the unit fractions to form an equivalent fraction in simplest form. Show your work numerically. Number 1, the manager of Fantasy Flowers made 8 bouquets of wildflowers. By noon, she sold 2 of the bouquets. What fraction did she sell? So here my fraction bar is broken up into eighths for the 8 bouquets, and she sold 2 of them. So we are going to shade in 2 parts. All right, and then we need to group up our unit fractions, so that we can work in simplest forms. Okay, so I can put my 8s into groups of 2 without having any leftovers. Okay, so my group size is going to be 2 8ths. So I can show that numerically by saying that I'm going to divide this by 2 over 2. Because that equals 1, I know I'm going to end up with an equivalent fraction. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 8 divided by 2 is fourths. So I can say that 2 eighths is the same as 1/4, and that is shown here on my bar because I have made 4 groups, and 1 of them is shaded. All right, see if you can do the same on 2 and 3. And looking down at 4 through 7, we're not going to do the fraction bars anymore. We are just going to show our work numerically. So if I take a look at number 4, I'm trying to simplify this fraction. So I need to divide the top and bottom by the same number. These two have to be the same because this fraction has to equal 1. So I have to think, what number can I divide both 8 and 10 by? Another way of saying that is, what is a factor of both 8 and 10? So I know that 4 is a factor of 8, but 4 is not a factor of 10, so I could not use 4 over 4. 8 is a factor of 8, but 8 is not a factor of 10, so I can't use 8 over 8. 2 is a factor of 8, and 2 is also a factor of 10, so I can use 2 over 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. If you are struggling with this, you can take both your numerator and denominator and list all the factors using a factor rainbow, and then find one that matches.